Hey, I'm Sam Peterson, author of 2 books, Trunky, Transgender Junkie, and Sugar, A Memoir of Craving. I'm an old gay trans man with bad teeth, and I love knives. I love them. And I'm not here to rate them or tell you about the newest, the fastest, the greatest, the wowest. I'm here to queerly share my queer love of knives with you. Ugh, my neck. Ugh, old age. Oh, oh wow. I've got 5 more to go here. And a surprise disappointment. That's right, a disappointment surprise that I'm saving for the very end of this video. What the hell? Yeah. So as I was looking over my knives, I came to this particular one that I'm referring to ever so cryptically and realized I didn't like it. And it got so much hype. Oh my God. Since we're here, I can tell you that it's not the CJRB Pyrite, which I also very loudly and publicly said I did not care for, and found incredibly meh. But it's not that knife. So here we go. The last time we talked, let me see if I can remember, we talked about the Devo Pony Stout, the Weehigh Fin, the little guys, the Baby Banter, and the Mini Pyrite, the Giant Mouse Ace Grand, the Kaiser Militaw, and the Kvist Invert. Kapow! Pew, pew, pew. Today's honorable mention, of course, is the Quiet Carry, the 9. This is a fantastic knife. Fantastic. Built like a brick. If a brick were made out of chamfered and highly organized titanium, it's just lovely in the hand. And so fun to behold. What's that in front of there? Oh. In addition to this list is numero 7, which again, this is in no particular order. But since I mentioned the Pyrite, it is the Pyrite's better brother, the CJRB Ekko. This knife saw so much pocket time, it looks naked outside of my pocket. It's kind of a nakedy looking knife though, really. It's a lighter knife. This one is titanium, so I can't speak to the stainless steel or whatever it comes in. I'm a fiend for titanium. Like, I'm ridiculous for titanium. This has got their patented ARRPM9 steel. Did I say that right? Which I'm told is quite reliable and sturdy, like a 154 CM. Great little nakedy knife. The blade is just so utilitarian. I have used this blade for everything. Speaking of knives I can't keep out of my pocket, and that's exactly what we are talking about. I hear you snark at me. It's the Arcform Sabre. That's not it. In ultem. And I forget what the blade steel is. Oh, it's CPM 20. I don't know why I forgot. It's right on the blade. It's 20 CV. Really great. Now, none of the micarta versions were really appealing to me. But this one, this is a truly lovely, lithe blade. One you might find on an architect's solid oak and cast iron drafting table. It's got a hint of the retro with a nod to the future kind of aesthetic, which is my jam. I really vibe with that retro future kind of a look. Retro future. The ultem with the dark blade, it really does it for me. Anyway, aside from good looks, this knife saw a lot of action, by which I don't mean it was on my chest of drawers overlooking my bed, because in 2023 did not see a lot of action. But I digress. This knife is really tough, really handled itself well whether I was cutting cardboard or thick strands of rosemary. I like to put fresh rosemary on my altar sometimes. It smells amazing. The final two blades are deceptively normal looking. Neither of them operates within a normal knife convention exactly, which perhaps was why they both hung out in my Old Navy 5-pocket pants for men's jeans with such frequency. The first being the perfect model of the Outlier knife brand, the Spyderco Sage. I have searched high and low for a Spyderco that sang to me. I tried the Tenacious, the Para 2, I tried the Little Native, probably something else, I can't remember, but this is the one, the Sage. Love this knife. What a fantastic knife this is. The locking system, that pinch of spine, is perfection. The blade just heads home like a well-trained dog. The carbon fiber scales, they're really great. Can you see those? Really very nice quality carbon fiber, not the usual crap that Spidey likes to throw on their knives, like FRN or something. It was the scales, actually, that really sold me on this knife. But it was the locking mechanism and the blade itself that kept it in my pants. Because, as I mentioned, nothing else was in my pants. Okie dokie. Last but never least, the all-American built in Taiwan spawn of Andrew Demko, the Demko 8220.5. It's not 220, 8020.5. There it is. Now, I had little to no expectations of this knife. I found it ridiculously ugly, which I still kind of do, but ugly in a French way, of like having an overlarge chin and forehead, a nose or something, but that still looks like elegant and handsome. Beau laid, they call it. Beautiful ugly. Dang if it wasn't in my hand all the time. All the time. I have a fancier one in my case with the sheep's foot blade, and that's kind of even better. The locking mechanism on this one is stellar, superior, stunning. Those are my top 10 most carried knives of 2023. Thank you for listening. Now, for some reason, I couldn't figure out how to close this. Okay, now, for the most disappointing knife of 2023, the Kaiser Brat. I know, everybody loved it. Everybody loved it. It's an integral. It's came under a price that was like totally doable and manageable. Blah de blah blah blah. It looks and it feels cheap to me. Don't like it. Not gonna. The end. Thank you all so much for listening. Do like and subscribe. I love you. Now, what's in your pocket?